What's going on, everybody? James here, ReadoptionAgency.com. 21 years selling on eBay. All right. I already got the orders pulled, so I figured I'll set this up and do a little different. Haven't done this one in a minute with all the stuff that's been going on with Vern. And no puppies down here today. After I posted the video yesterday of Vern out front, he heard the little dogs barking in back, and they wanted to go out back. So I opened up the door, expecting him just to do his normal thing. Instead, he bolts out of the house. He starts the steps and he leaps down and jumps 3 stairs, turns, goes down the other set of 5 or so, probably misses 2 or 3 of those. And I'm like, Vern! Because of that bone cancer, it's going to be more, aggravatable and brittle and stuff. So he's got a heavier limp now. I'm like, oh. So everything I read about the bone cancer says that their body will take them down before the cancer will. So, because if he breaks that leg, I don't think anything else I can do. Nobody's going to do anything with the cancer because it's so aggressive. So I'm going to be left with no option. So I'm trying to baby him, and I did not expect him to jump stairs. But even though he's limping harder, he still doesn't seem to be in any pain. I just took him out front this morning, and he still starts to try to play. So that's good. As long as he's not in pain and still mobile, I guess we're okay, because he's not suffering. He's just limping. It's one of those fine lines, I don't want to be selfish, but so I've got to make sure I pay very close attention. And if I still see him kind of acting normal, I'm just going to take it that he's not in pain. He's on pain pills. I give him 2 pills 3 times a day. So plus he gets another smaller one, inflammatory med too. I did give him that one this morning, right? I hate that. I give it every morning. I know I gave him the 2. I don't remember if I gave him the little one. Oh. I'll consult with my pharmacist and see. Just in case I didn't, maybe I can give him one at dinner tonight. I don't know. I'll have to see. Don't want to give him too much. I don't think I did. I think I forgot. So I'm so in the habit of just the 2. All right. Anyway, let's get into this. Yesterday was a crappy day on eBay again. I had only had 6 organic sales at 7 p.m. at night. And I'm like, so I called eBay. Of course, I didn't have nothing to point to, so I couldn't have them open a ticket for anything because I hadn't experienced any problems. So I basically wanted him to get into my account, because every time you call and they get into your account, it seems to do a little something. So I just asked him, can you see anything on my account, on the website, technical issues that would be causing this, checkout issues, et cetera, et cetera? And of course the answer is no, because if there is, unless it's a huge major issue, if it's sporadic, they're pretty much not going to know. So yeah, I only had probably 20 items up at that point. 26, because it was 26 maybe. It was going to be a very crappy day. I'm nowhere near even the low normal day, right? So, but I ended up after I guess he got in my account, things went up. I ended up with 13 organics, still very low for me. I should usually 20 to 30 organics. And then 29 promoted. So what I decided to do after that is I know that if your promoted's high, you're going to sell more promoted, right? Your percentage. So I'm like, I'm going to lower my promoted even more. So the day before yesterday, I decided what I wanted to do is I marked everything back up to 20%. And as things sold, I took notes of the exact amount of money that's going to go in my pocket with every dollar amount that sold that day at 20% promoted. And so I've got a notebook. So then after I got off the phone with him, I knocked everything down to 15%. So now today, I'm going to not jot every price point down at 15%. And it's always going to vary because they take the percentage out on the shipping and they take it out on taxes. So it's always going to vary depending on what it is. So I got like a hat column, a shoe column, this main stuff that I sell a lot of. So I can have more of a know my numbers type of feel. When something sells, I know exactly how much money is pure profit going into my bank account. So today we're going to do 15% and see what it all, and so since I switched it to 15%, we're at 10:30 this morning. I got 15 sold already, which is still low, but better than the last few days. And my number's already at $300. So that's good right there. So a couple of higher dollar items sold. Mid-dollar items, I should say. Higher for me. How about that? Since it's a lot of low dollar stuff. But like yesterday, it didn't seem like any of that stuff was getting any traction, like my clothes and stuff. And then what's weird too is the last couple of times I've pulled, stuff from the West Wing is like non-existent. And that's over 200 bins of merchandise that I'm not even pulling from. I'm pulling mostly from over here in the shelves and my drawers. I'm like, why ain't this stuff selling? So I think what I might do today is do the SKU location thing on some of these and just maybe interact with them and see if, I don't know, that does something. It's very weird that usually I get the majority of sales from over there. So it's odd that the last 2 days I pulled one item from there today, and I think yesterday morning I pulled 2 items. So it's like, what's going on? So not sure what that dilly is, yo. So, but today also is another thing where my sale ends this evening at 7 o'clock. So it's going to be one of those last minute email send out things. So what I think I might do is I'm going to let the sale end. I think it ends at 7 or 9. I don't remember which set's for Central or California time. I'm going to let it end. And then I need to restructure it anyway because I restructured my store. But I think I'm going to do the 3-day thing again, do it every 3 days and let it end. Since there's some issues going on, and if I'm having a spike of sales today, it's either one because I lowered my percentage. Because I'm starting to get a feel that if you got your percentage too high, that you're actually losing sales because you're getting more impressions, but they're going in places that somebody's not looking. Like they're not quality impressions. They're more of, at checkout, you see at the bottom of the page, or, the random ones where you see stuff that is not what you're looking up. It's more non-quality, more like impulse buys, if you will. And those are always low unless you're a piece of candy at the candy store or at 7-Eleven. But because I used to always notice too that when I got lower impressions, I would get more sales. And then when I got huge impressions, my sales would be a little bit lower. So I'm starting to think maybe the algorithm is working in a way where the higher percentage, the less quality of impressions you have. So we'll see with today's experiment. I might let this one run through the weekend, and then Monday I might take it down a little bit more and do the same thing and see what happens there. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm playing around. I mean, I'm already down this month compared to last month. I'm already down 13%. It's like, because it's just usually January and February go up after December for me. November, December, January, and February are my biggest months, and usually February used to be my biggest month. So we will see. But I'm not listing 200 a day right now because it was been very hard to get into just a mind frame. So I think I got 50 up yesterday, 70 up the day before, 100 up the day before that, and maybe 70 up the day before that, I think. So, and they've been all hats. I've just been doing hats. And let me know. I've got 50 drafts and none of them's disappeared. So have you had any drafts vanish within the past 2 days or so? Or even a day? Yeah, 2 days. I've been afraid to make get back into my routine so I can list a lot by making a lot of drafts and taking pictures later, because I didn't want them to vanish. So I had 50 as a test, left them in there. I've been doing them in stages of 10. So if one disappears, I know it as soon as it does, that it's not a, I'm keeping 30 in there, put 10 more, 40, 10 more, 50. So I'm keeping it 10 stages. So I'll know. So I'm going to maybe start building that back up again today, hopefully. And hopefully none will vanish. Hopefully that's fixed. But it's been over a month, so with that issue. All right, let's get in this. I don't hear him walking around. Jan's here today, so I asked her to keep him entertained if he comes into the kitchen and wants to come down here. So, and since it's the weekend, I won't probably be down here shipping. So they'll give him a couple of days to rest that leg just in case. And I know with that leg, there's no going back. It's not going to heal. It's just going to get worse and worse. So I'm hoping that he'll be able to walk a little bit better by Monday if I keep him more rested through the weekend, but I doubt it. So don't want him coming down here today. So we'll see how he is Monday and see if we can get him down here and on some videos. But if I get him out front, I think I'll take more video of him out front. So like I did yesterday. So, all right, let's go. Let's go. All right. We're going to do this in order because all this don't need to go out today. So, and since I'm running late again, because I've been trying to sleep in. I've been trying to stay in bed a little bit longer just so he rests more and he's not walking around. He got me up at 4 o'clock this morning. He did go out back and went down the stairs because he had to poo. And so that's good. So I don't have to worry about him pooing the rest of the day if he can rest all day. Because he usually goes in the morning and he's usually good. So we'll see. But then again, I've been giving him a little bit of extra food because why not? He's burning a lot of energy with the way he's walking and stuff. So I definitely don't want him to get skinnier, but I don't want him to put on weight. But I feel he's burning a lot more now than he was prior to the leg issue because the effort he has to put into it. So I'm giving a little bit more food to offset that calorie burning situation, if you will. So, all righty. Headed up to Canada, we've got cool, great, awesome dad hat. Sold for $9.50. $9.50. That snapped. Just leave it snapped. $9.50. I had called, when I called yesterday, or was it the day before I called, on the server issues and that, the server error, server failure. I had gotten a negative, and they just said the item wouldn't play. So I asked her, I'm like, can you remove this? She goes, yeah, I'll remove it for you. I'm like, cool, thank you. Because I do reach out to them, and they can see that I reached out to them. Plus, I got free returns. I reach out and say, hey, I got free returns. You can return this, blah, blah, blah. And if you get the right rep, they'll be nice enough out of courtesy, at least for me, because I guess I've been doing it so long, 21 years, and the size of my account, I guess. They kind of just will take it off if they see I'm trying to communicate and fix the problem. And she said she'd take it off, and normally it's 10-15 minutes, it's off, and then about 2 hours, 3 hours later, I happened to go in my feedback and it was still there. I'm like, wonder why she didn't take it off. But then right after that, the customer emailed me and said, oh, sorry, it was my fault. I thought I was ordering a DVD. I've ordered a CD and it wouldn't play in the DVD player. And they said, I will, if I can, I will redo the feedback. So I sent a request to them to redo it, and they did it anyway. They redid their feedback. So it went away either way. So point is, if you do have negative feedback, reach out, try to fix the issue, because it could be somebody who just loves leaving negative feedback, but it could be something like this where it was probably an older person. It was a Circus Olay CD, and she said, I can't believe somebody would just listen to the music and not want to watch it. So I got a lot of pop-ups coming up. That's good. That's good. Yeah, got a couple more sales and one more offer. And my jeans are getting seen again, but I'm not taking that offer for the jeans. No, thank you. I will counter. All right, let's go here. That's under Dad Cool Awesome. All right. All right. Next up, we've got the Classics Very Best of cassette. Sold for $6. Headed to Rhinebeck, New York. And the sponge is loose. The sponge is loose. The sponge is loose. The sponge is loose. Dr. James reporting for duty. Dr. James reporting for duty. And if you don't know what I'm doing, if the sponges are loose on cassettes, just get little tweezers, a little super glue, and glue it back on. And what I do when I'm listing cassettes is I look to see if the sponge is loose. If it is, I put it in a little tray. So that I have a little tray of sponges. So if it sells, one sells without it, I can just glue one back on. Like if it don't have it, you know. So. Come on. What is going on here? Doesn't want to spool up. I need a pencil. And then what I do is I just kind of put it in and kind of hold it that way, let it give it time to seal. And if you're new to my videos, the prices I give do not include the shipping that I do charge. People always ask, what do I ship things in? Well, cassettes are 000 self-seal bubble mailers. 000. I don't know why I put cassettes on there. I know what they're going to weigh, but it's just like habit. I just throw it on the scale. Next up, we got a quick flip from the glass cubes upstairs. Put those aside just so that you can see what sells quicker than the other stuff. So we've got some Nike Lunar finger trap running shoes, size 12. We got these at the bins, of course, and sold for $16. Headed to Hayworth, Illinois. All right. And don't forget, I heard you. Yeah, I heard your question earlier. How do I check my items to see what percentage they sold at for promoted? How am I keeping track with my notes? How do I find that information? So if you go into your payments in your seller hub, and then over to the right, you'll see recent activity, and it says see all. Click on see all, and then it breaks it all down for you. Click view on the fees, and my Uline order might be here. Click view on fees, and you can see what the fee percentage is. Probably going to be my Uline order. Ordered a huge order yesterday. All right, we got some Tommy Hilfiger distressed jeans. These sold for $25. Headed to Columbus, Mississippi. The fact they're barking this long, it's probably going to be the Uline order. Next up, we got a quick flip from the glass cubes. Just put this up yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And it's a Sanibel Island. Sold for $6, headed to Tavares, Florida. Next up, we got another quick flip from the glass cubes upstairs. Just put this one up either yesterday or the day before. And we got Detroit Tigers New Era ball cap. Sold for $6, headed to Prescott, Arizona. $6 is usually the low on my hats that I'll go. When I was rearranging everything, even the ones that's been in my store for like 2+ years that I had ended up clearance down to like $5 and $6, I'm like, nope, you're going back up to 14. So I popped them back up to 14. So why not? Why not? There we go. All right, Tom Kennedy CD. I got several of these over there. I saw when I pulled maybe 6 or 7. Tom Kennedy sealed, sold for $10, headed to Clafont, Pennsylvania. Chalfont, Calfont, Fallont, something, I don't know. Stupid English language, always making me look dumb. Stupid letters. I don't like you letters. Why can't we use symbols like back in the day? But no. English wants to make everything so difficult. You know what I mean? No, not N-O, but N-O there, but not N-K-N-O-W. So no N-O-K-N-O-W. Wait, never mind. I don't know where I'm going, man. No, I'm so confused. The English language makes me want to cry. KVET Country Radio, AM 1300, trucker hat. It's 3D. It's coming at you. James, stop messing around so you can get done. All right, this sold for $9.50. Headed to Los Alamos, New Mexico. Los Alamos. Maybe I need to go back to learning Spanish. Los Alamos is easier than whatever the hell I just tried to pronounce prior. Hola, me llamo Jaime. ¿Y tú? That's all I remember from high school Spanish. There's a few other little things, but hello, my name is Jaime. Jamie. Because they said I could pick Jaime, which is Jamie, or Diego for James. I'm like, I don't like Diego. This sounds more like a slang term. So I'm like, I'm using Jaime. Like a not a slang term, Diego. What's the word I'm thinking of? A degrading term. Diego. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, but that's good because I don't need to say it anyway if it is really a degrading term. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we've got Beeline 8-ball CD. Need a new case front for this. Did I bring them down? I don't think I brought them down yet. The new case fronts. Where are my case fronts? Case fronts, case fronts. Where are my case fronts? Case fronts, case fronts. So Beeline 8-ball CD sold for $10. Oh, the whole case is broken. So it might not be the front that's broke, but it's got crap all over it anyway. Let's change the whole thing. Change the whole thing. And headed to Reno, Nevada. $10. $10. My nose. Stop itching. Itching for a scratch. What was that commercial in like the 80s or something? Itching for a scratch. I don't remember what that was for. Itching for a scratch. Another quick flip from the glass cubes upstairs. We've got a nicely cool, faded, stained Boston Red Sox hat. Look at that beauty. Love it. I probably underpriced this. But I took an offer for $8.10. I think it was an offer. I don't know. $8.10's a weird. Maybe it's not. Maybe they just used the coupon and I lowered with the sale. Probably. I don't know. Anyway, headed to New Albany, Indiana. So I love this stuff. Love those hats. I love that stained, distressed look. So beautiful. It's perfection. Because everybody is beautiful and everybody's perfect. Even if you're a faded, stained Boston Red Sox hat. Don't be hating or you'll be hat racist. That's the thing to do, right? Call everything a racist. You be hat racist. That stuff just irritates me because it's so degrading, the term and the point behind it. People have abused it. They've hijacked it and abused it. Hijacked it and abused it. Kind of like any political or government does. Hijack everything and politicize it and abuses it and makes it not worth anything anymore. All right. I did not pull this, did I? 45 box 6. That's going to be over there. I forgot one. Let me see if that has to go out today. Yes, by the 20th. I still got a decent amount here too. Oh, got a new offer coming through. Let me take that offer. Or check it. No, I'm not taking that offer. Too low. Been a lot of low offers last couple of days too. Last few days. No. If you want it, that is as low as I go on the hats. $5.99. Even if I don't know what that logo is. It says unknown logo. All right. Let me go grab this. Pop Springs S Clown P 45 box 6. I'm back. I'm the man behind the mask. All right, 45 record. So for $5, headed to Manderville, Louisiana. Where are my 45 nails? That was one thing I had to order that should be here today. I thought I got some laying around here still. There we go. This weekend we'll be cleaning all that up so I can get those boxes down here. Media 3.3. Man, what is going on with me nose today? I just took Flonase, but I don't think that's gonna do it. Since I got the air filters, now that I think about it, the last few days my sinus has been all right. So I got 2 air filters going pretty much all day. One in the bedroom and one in my office. So, bedroom more for the dog hair. Office more for the stuff coming off the clothes and the hats and whatever else I bring into the house. So, all right, we got, are you ready for a cassette lot? Yeah. My cassette lots have been slacking lately. What's up with that? Jewel Spear and the Quick Wawa. 2 cassette tapes. Both together so far, $17.60. And headed to Columbia, Tennessee. My back is still messed up from when I had to take Vern to the vet. I have to lift him up into the car, and it just screws my back all up because he's kind of fighting it, so I'm always in a weird position. taking ibuprofen for like 5 days straight. I don't like doing that. But when the pain shoots down your leg and that nerve pain, it's unbearable at times, and have to do something. Okay, I thought this might open the door and the dogs are coming down. Like, no, not yet. All right, Orange Theory Marathon hat. Sold for $9.50. Headed to Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada. What are we at? 35 minutes? 35 minutes, yeah. Get in the box. I'm the hat in the box. Covering your head. Do you want to walk in the sun? For some reason, I lost the melody of that song, so that line probably didn't work out right. I lost the melody. I'm sorry. In my soul. Won't you come and save me? Save me. All right, Lisa Beville, my freedom. My freedom is to say whatever I want. My freedom is to call you up. Oh, that's wrong. No, you're not free to do that. My freedom. All right. CD sold for $6. Headed up to Canada. It's good to see comedy starting to return. You see a lot more comedians pushing that edge. And I like that. I saw a clip, like, for some reason, I've never thought Trevor Nolan was funny any way, shape, or form. And this was beyond political. This was even before politicals. He seemed divided, but before even that, because I hate it when certain people seem so divided. It doesn't really make it funny. It kind of makes it, because they only go one direction. I like comedians who go both directions. If you want to go politics, you go politics. You don't go just this politics or just this. You don't do that. It's not funny. It's not funny that way. But even before that, when they would show commercials at Comedy Central, I'd be like, this guy's not funny. How's he got a show? Like it didn't resonate with me. And then I watched, what's her name? Was it Leslie? I can't remember her last name. She hosted, I guess, The Daily Show. I saw a clip online about the Martin Luther King or the MLK statue. And she was funny. And the girl that was with her, I don't know her name either. That was funny. Been watching Gutfeld lately too. Like that's one that for me it's like right on that edge. Like sometimes it's not funny. It just goes like but then other times it's more spot on funny. But then just some episodes I'm like, oh come on, really? And I don't even make it through the episode. But who else have I been watching lately? There's one guy, I can't remember his name, on YouTube who's been pushing the boundaries of all the woke and the stuff you can't talk about, and pushing back basically. And I'm liking that. I'm liking that pushback. So I am liking the pushback. My freedom. What was it? $5.99. $5.99. Are you out of your mind? What happened to the days when like the comedy talk shows made fun of everybody? That's what I like. make fun of them all. Everything's too politicized nowadays. People act like if one side's good, the other side's bad. No. They're both bad, and they both can have some good. That's it. They're both bad, and they both can have some good. That's it. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Because every politician's in it for selfish reasons. Okay, I won't say everyone since I don't know everyone. Most. All right, next up we've got Arnold Palmer vintage jacket. Sold for $16, headed to Long Beach, California. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, my tummy. My tummy making funny noises. You know what woke really is to me? And I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know why. Woke is who I was when I was a teenager, right? When I was a teenager, when I was in high school, all that stuff, I pushed against things just to push against them, just to stir it up, just to be a pain in the butt, right? No matter what it was. And some of the stuff that I used to joke about then or push back on then, even if it was just joking, are like what's really pushed today and taken supposedly, taken more seriously or made bigger, right, than it should be. And I thought that because something came up yesterday, I can't remember what it was, and I go, I was making that joke back in like the 80s, right? And now it's like a big serious thing. So it's like woke to me is what I was then. If you took me then and put me in now with social media, and I had a hell of a lot bigger audience to make those jokes to, and then news people picked them up because they want something stupid, outrageous that they can turn into news when it's not. It's just some doofus out there pushing back on the system or making bad jokes, but yet it's taken and blown up to something bigger. It's like, one person makes a joke and it's blown up into, 100-fold times what it was. So that's what I feel like the woke is today. It was me back then, but with a bigger audience. So it's just people stirring stuff up. And the news agencies, all the news and the people who get on board and believe it are the ones who are being, oh, I got this one. So I thought about maybe I should make some like woke, but go like totally off the rails, if you can go off the rails from what's out there now. And see if I can catch a fish and see if it blows up into something. That's what I'm thinking now. I think woke is a challenge. What ridiculous thing can I come up with? And let's see if I can grab a couple of fish. See if I can grab a big shark with that thing and see what comes of it. That's what woke is to me. All right, PGA Championship hat sold for $9.50, headed to Juno Beach, Florida. It's exactly what it is. To me. right now we got Beethoven cassette tape. And this sold for $6. Headed to Ankeny, Iowa. Ankeny. Something of that nature. Stupid language. Got many more down here, but I think this next batch is all what's left of that has to go out today, and then we'll get into what doesn't have to go out today. Right now. Next up, we got, are you ready for a video game night? All right, spent a total of about two separate things. So $9 plus $11. That would be $20. So $20 for NCAA 2013, 09, 02, 08, and 05. Making sure they were all the footballs. All right, so $20 headed to Musey, Pennsylvania. What the heck? Hey, you! It's alive! Blade is alive. He's broke, so his things fall off, and he just tried to stab me. Do not try to stab me, Blade. Those were good movies. At least the first three, I think it was. Puppet Masters. Puppet Master movies. First three were awesome. I think I've seen one past the first three, and it didn't really do nothing for me. I should just glue those in permanently since they're broke. He used to sit on a desk, my wife's desk, when we were over there, and somehow something landed on him and broke his hands. So I couldn't resell them eventually. I probably could, but I got the box still somewhere too. So dusty. That's not gonna fit. Let's just find a bigger one. Alright, I can't find my, looking for like a 4, but go easy spot, 4. Maybe let's just throw them in a box. Just throw them in a box, James. Make them, throw them in a box, throw them in a box. Throw them in a box, throw them in a box. I need to check them, make sure I don't have to resurface these puppies. Throw them in a box, throw them in a box. Throw them in a box, throw them in a box. Throw them in a box, throw them in a box. A box. This is Halloween, Halloween. In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. Na, 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 na. All right now. Get off it there. First class, 111. We are 8 by 6 by 4. Yes, that's the hat boxes for all the million questions I haven't made a video on yet. Hat boxes are 8 by 6 by 4 that I use. 8 by 6 by 4 that I use. 8 by 6 by 4. 8 by 6 by 4. 8 by 6 by 4. 8x6x4. 8x6x4. All right, so that's all that has to go out today. So we'll run through what else is here real quick. There's sales are still coming in, huh? A few more, only a few more since I pulled. But hi, let the sales roll in. All right, so we've got yes, the big generator on cassette sold for $5.55. We've got camouflage hat with the Earl flaps. For some reason, I put an L on the end of ear flap and came out Earl flap. Hat sold for $10.50. We've got the Lee Child one-shot CD audiobook. That sold for $49. Maybe I'll get that one out real quick for them, since that's a high dollar one. Where are you at? There it is. That's going to Clinton, Pennsylvania. Because we wouldn't want him to cancel now, would we? Not no $50 item. All right, next up we've got Hunchback of Notre Dame by The Enchanted Tale, sealed. Sold for $10. We've got the little guy from, what's the fish movie? Finding Nemo. Sold for $14. So cute. So cute. He's just so cute. Oh my gosh. It's just so adorable. All right, Miller High Life hat, sold for $9.50. We've got Eddie Arnold, 8-track Christmas with Eddie Arnold, Reader's Digest, sold for $7. We got a quick flip, put up yesterday, the day before, St. Louis Cardinals New Era cap, sold for $10.50. We got Times 3 self-titled CD. So for no, you passed it, or no, you pulled it too soon, James. Wait, where's that at? Oh, I passed it up. $9.09. I just can't see with these glasses on. I just can't see. Got Kenny Loggins Alive double album, right? Yeah, double. So for $4.50. $4.50. We've got promo from, is it Restless record label. Top Jimmy and the Rhyme Pigs promo cassette. Sold for $25. We've got something that I pulled out by accident with this other item. I need to get that back to its home. Put this somewhere where I want to remember where it's at. It came out with this one, which is Tub 92. Remember that, James. This sold for $13. And we've got a Disney Performing Arts Mickey ear hat. Sold for $9.50. And I got one more of those left. And then I got a VeggieTales PS2 game that just sold for $5.50. Lonzo and World Class Wrecking Crew cassette sold for $5. And a Cabo Wabo hat sold for $6. So that's it. That is all, as they say at the end of anything. And yeah, so thanks everybody for watching. And hopefully when we come back the next video we'll have some puppies, at least down here. We'll see. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Later. I don't think they're going to see me. They can't see me ending this video.